Imagine, if you will, finding yourself standing before two vastly different doors. One door, worn and familiar, leads to the world you know, a world of palpable objects, vivid sensations, and tangible experiences. Behind the second door lies a realm utterly unlike anything you have ever known, a world constructed not of matter, but of consciousness, a world where the boundaries of time and space dissolve into the ether, and the physical universe yields a boundless expanse of thought and awareness. What if I told you that the reality you believe you have been living in, the reality you think you understand so well, is not the reality you've been genuinely experiencing? Welcome, fellow seeker, to our exploration into the fascinating concept of reality, or, as you may soon come to understand it, the grand illusion. Every day, we wake up to the same world. We breathe the same air, we see the same sights, we hear the same sounds. We are comforted by the familiarity of our surroundings, and we find reassurance in the consistency of our experiences. We believe in the reality of our world because we can touch it, taste it, smell it. We can measure it, analyze it, and comprehend it. But what if everything we think we know is just a fraction of what truly is? What if our comprehension of reality is merely a construction of our minds, a mental model designed to make sense of existence far more complex and profound than we can possibly imagine? Consider, for a moment, the possibility of our world as a cosmic hologram, a sophisticated simulation designed to project a world of seeming solidity from an underlying reality of pure energy. Imagine a grand theater of light and shadow, where every object, every sensation, and every experience is but a projection of our consciousness. A world where we, the spectators, are also the puppet masters, orchestrating every twist and turn of the plot, every rise and fall of the curtain. It sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? But what if it's not? What if it's the most profound truth of our existence? Our senses are a marvelous gift. They guide us through our world, warning us of danger, drawing us towards pleasure, and enabling us to interact with our environment in countless ways. Yet, for all their incredible abilities, our senses capture only a small sliver of the true spectrum of existence. The range of colors we can see, the spectrum of sounds we can hear, the variety of textures we can feel, these are but the tiniest fragments of a vast, unfathomable reality. Our senses provide us with a map of the world, but it's a map drawn in crayon while the world is a masterpiece painted in the finest oils. Our minds take the limited data from our senses and weave an intricate tapestry we call reality. With each thought, each perception, and each memory, we add another stitch to this complex fabric. Yet this tapestry is highly subjective, deeply personal, and unique to each of us. It's not a universal blueprint of reality, but a personal diary of our experiences and perceptions. It's our version of reality, not the absolute reality itself. Our minds, as brilliant as they are, can only interpret the world through the lens of our past experiences and learned knowledge. But what drives this grand creation? It's consciousness, an omnipresent, all-encompassing entity that breathes life into the cosmos and our perception of it. Consciousness, the immaterial, the intangible, the eternal. It's the unseen hand that shapes our reality, the silent whisper that guides our perception. It's the intimate voice in our heads, the feeling of I am, before any further thought or identification. If reality is the grand play, consciousness is the scriptwriter, the director, and every actor on stage. We perceive our world within the constructs of time and space. We measure our existence in seconds, minutes, hours, in distances traversed. But time and space themselves are creations of our minds, our ways of making sense of the endless dance of energy and matter. They're the stage and the backdrop for the grand performance of life. But what if the stage itself is part of the illusion? What if, beyond our human perspective, there exists a reality that isn't bound by the linear progression of time or the physical constraints of space? There are dimensions of existence that lie beyond the physical. These are realms far too vast and complex to be contained within the finite boundaries of our physical universe. This is the realm of quantum fields, of collective consciousness, of universal oneness. Here, particles can exist in multiple places at once, time can flow backward, and the concept of distance becomes meaningless. Here, the observer and the observed merge into a singular entity, obliterating the illusion of separateness. It's a reality that transcends our conventional understanding and challenges our most basic assumptions. And how do we lift the veil to glimpse this deeper reality? Through stillness, through introspection, through the quiet exploration of our own consciousness. In the sacred silence of meditation, or the awe-inspiring revelations of profound insight, we can awaken to the illusion. By peeling away the layers of our conditioned beliefs and perceptions, by daring to question the unfaltering truths of our existence, we can begin to discern the outline of the grand illusion and take our first steps toward awakening. This journey is not for the faint-hearted. It asks for courage, for an open heart, for an insatiable curiosity. It asks us to step beyond the familiar shores of known reality and sail into the uncharted waters of the unknown. It invites us to embrace uncertainty, find comfort in mystery, and seek wisdom in the depths of the unfathomable. In this exploration, we might find not just a deeper understanding of reality, but a more profound understanding of ourselves. And so we return to our initial conundrum, the two doors. Which reality have you been living in? Which reality will you choose now? As you ponder this, remember the essence of the journey is not in the destination, but in the exploration itself. As we delve deeper into the illusion of reality, may we discover not just what reality is, but who we truly are. Because in the end, the greatest illusion might not be the reality outside of us, but the reality we construct within. Farewell,